website right now and download my free course on alternate picking mastery. It contains 5 essential exercises that will take you to alternate picking mastery faster than you can imagine. And then I've included my method of how to lay out a practice plan in just 1 to 2 minutes that will absolutely boost your results like nothing you ever tried before. So go download it right now. It's free. Should you have a teacher, or should you, learn to play guitar by yourself? I would say that beginners really sometimes have a huge benefit from just finding a teacher and then just starting taking classes. But at some point, it becomes more of a hindrance than a help, actually. Of course, you need that feedback from another person who can say, I think you're holding your fingers in the wrong way or in an inefficient way, and maybe you should do this or that. But at some point, you want that feedback once in a while. But you need to, if you want to get to the highest level, and why not? Anyone can do it. So why wouldn't you aim high, right? And that's the most exciting place to aim for. If you want to get to that place, then you want to say, I can't rely on a teacher bringing me stuff to learn. Well, the most logical or sensible thing to learn next is this. So that is the lesson which, you'll develop so slowly, it's a joke. You need to release yourself from that process of doing the most logical thing bit by bit, and then just release yourself into, I'm all fired up about sweep picking, right? I want to learn to sweep pick like and then you just seek out any information you can find on it, and and it's not like people can't help you in that situation. They just need to step back and let you determine what's next. And many people ask me, what should I do next? What's the next logical thing to learn? And that's, if you're in that situation, ask a teacher, right? Go to someone, just buy one session, explain everything to him or her, then play a little bit and, say, this is my skill level here. What do you think I should? And that's totally valuable. But you need to release yourself into the, and just be really passionate about one thing in order to get to that highest level. And a teacher cannot really assist you in that. Only because they'll hold you back. If you go to a teacher, I'm all fired up about sweep picking. How much new information do they need to give you until next Thursday, right? So, and you are the only one who can determine the speed of that. So you have to release yourself from that stiff curriculum of having another person who determines what you should be passionate about next, right? And I know this is not a but it's not as simple as that. But in my perspective, you can really benefit if you want to, get better inch by inch, and a teacher is perfect for you. But you can never explode into mastery, into total passion, and then have somebody, feed you a little bit of a time or say, okay, then I think you should go into this. It simply doesn't happen that way. It's a very personal thing to be all fired up about practicing guitar. And you try new things all the time. You don't have one source that tells you this is the way to do. Step 1, step 2, step 3. You need to be self-taught, and that has a lot of different challenges. And one of them is having no perspective of what you're doing. But you need to ask a lot of different people. You need to, ask one teacher, then ask another one, then send in a video to another guy who can then, and then in that you have to be the scientist and really determine what's the right thing for you. And you're going to be confused most of the time, but that's just the name of the game. It's also how to develop the fastest, because you take charge, because you really step forward and say, I am the leader in my own development, not some outside force. I'm the one who determines what's the next thing to learn, and that's really a huge amount of responsibility. But you must take it, because no one else can. Not if you want to aim for the highest level, and you totally can. You totally can get there. Anyone can. Don't say you can't. Don't go back into, bit by bit. Just go for it, right? And if you go for it, you're naturally your teacher is going to be, okay then, right? And then see him once a month, or, just to, discuss things and have somebody to talk to about if he's the right guy or she's the right guy. Bounce around a couple of ideas about what you learned and what you tried out. That's a cool thing if he's the right guy and doesn't try to limit you into one way of thinking. But it really is a one-man fight, a one-man path or journey that you have to walk with, and then you have to decide what resources to use, whether it be lessons, courses, online, offline, teachers, whatever it is. You have to be the one who drives the process.
Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.